Hello, hello. All right, let's see. We're live. I think we're live. All right. Hi. So, Odin2 Mini showed up yesterday. I'm going to do a quick comparison. I haven't done anything except for I threw the screen protector on it and I kind of messed it up. But I figure anything that's going to go in my pocket should have a screen protector on it, right? Anyway, so we're going to do a quick unboxing and look at this, and we're going to compare it size-wise to various other horizontal handhelds that I happen to have lying around. This isn't all of the ones that I have, but this is the ones that I figured would be most reasonable to compare these to. Yeah, and before I do that, I'm going to take my keyboard off my lap. Alright, so I tried my best to not really feel this thing in my hands all too much. I really did try. When I put the screen protector on, I kind of just slid it out onto the desk, put the screen protector on, and then slid it back into the plastic, shoved it back in here. That's all I did. So that's what's been done. Yeah, let's get into it. I might zoom in a little bit actually, so you can see this a little bit more in detail. Where is my camera at? There it is. Let's see. Too zoomed? I think we're good. This will be good. All right, so first off, let's take a look at this case so we can get it out of here. Oh, that's nice, actually. Nice little zipper pocket in there. Not a whole ton of space, but you can fit some cables in there. Pretty cheap Velcro, but at least it's there. Nice and soft on here for the screen. A little pull strap. I like that, actually. That was one of my favorite things about the OG Steam Deck case. This is passable. There's a couple of loose strings in there, but that happens in manufacturing. The case is good. I like the case. All right. Glad I have this. It's a little thick, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's not bad. So this is going to go over here and off to the side. And now we're going to open up the main event here. Ooh, look at that. There's all those instructions. I didn't even see this before. Oh, this was supposed to be like this. That's why I didn't see it. That's neat. We're going to hold on to this, but, you know, just for the sake of showing you guys. There's all the specs, the info. Take a good look. Ta-da. I have an appointment to be at 2, otherwise I would have this be another long stream, but we'll see. We'll see what we got. I do love these little foam inserts. I'm sorry, I've got a bunch of them collected now. All right, I'm gonna set that down. We're gonna set this slightly off to the side for right now. This feels like cardboard. Looks like a C2C cable, AYN branded. We'll open this up real quick. AYN, AYN, however you want to pronounce them. Yeah, looks nice. Looks like it's got 6 pins in the center. You can't see. It's all good. It looks like a decent cable. It's got a nice, like, rubbery, texturized finish. Let's see how long it is. That's really funny how that decides to show up on this camera. It's roughly 3 feet. A yard, a meter, roughly in that general area. We're going to shove that all back in the box. I don't think there's anything under this. Oh, this is like coated plastic. Okay. Yeah, nothing else under here. That all nice and neat. Pretty box. I really do like this box. Anything on the back, top, whatever. Ah, no. This is the base model, because I did not want to spend a whole ton of money on something that I may or may not want. So yeah, you'll see what I mean here. I kind of borked a little bit right there, a little bit of air under there. That should come loose. I've asked for a replacement. We'll see what happens. There's a couple little hairs that got under there. I didn't align it up perfectly. It's not inset. The screen is not inset like Anbernic devices. So it does kind of sit on top a little bit. Which, let's see. Oh, you can hardly tell. But I gotta say, this actually feels really nice in the hands. kind of happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. All the buttons feel nice. The face buttons are a little small, but what I gotta say is I'm actually surprised at how small this is. I really am. The sticks and D-pad do feel very, very similar to the Retroid Pocket, what is this, 4 Pro. They feel very similar. That screen is surprisingly similar too, actually. It's a little bit different. So if I'm going like directly screen to screen, edge to edge, it's a little bit smaller on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. But the overall profile, especially with the grip on this thing, it's a little bit different. I actually think I like the buttons better on the 4 Pro. They're a little bit easier to press. These are a little bit stiffer and they don't have as far of travel. That's not a bad thing. I do like these, don't get me wrong. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this a little bit more. What do we have here? We've got the TF card slot here and it should just pop loose. I'm gonna turn the light up here a little bit. All right, there's the back. This looks like a mini HDMI, micro HDMI. I'm not sure. I know I have one. I'll test that later on. Not today. I don't have time today. Volume down, volume up. I kind of like how they've done that there. Yeah. This I'm assuming is the power. Bumpers are very clicky, but not too loud. They feel really nice. They feel like a standard mouse click. Sound like one too. It's like something I would expect from Razer, maybe. And the triggers... they actually also remind me quite a bit of the Retroid Pocket. These have more travel, actually. It feels like they have more travel, at least. This feels like it goes down farther. I think it's because these are a little bit longer. Yeah, so let's do a direct side by side here. Yeah, they're definitely a little bit longer. And they do travel farther. Okay, not a problem. Again, just comparison. The sticks feel identical to the Retroid Pocket 4, which is kind of neat. We got the home and back buttons on the left over here. We've got the, what is this? Square and sideways triangle buttons on the right. I'm assuming those are start and select. It does have instructions right here, so let's take a look. Yeah, select and start. We have a headphone jack on the bottom and a USB-C for charging and data, I'm assuming, on the bottom as well. Cool, let's power it on. Let's see if I'm correct about this. See how that screen looks. AYN. I need to get a blackout on above my camera. Pretty good. Hello. Yes. Connect to the internet? Don't look. I'm just gonna connect it up to my guest account for today. Oh, you know what? I have another one that'll work fine. Easier passwords. We'll hook it up to the actual Ethernet later on. I don't need it to be anything fancy for now. It does have access. It does see my 6G, which is great. It should. It does see it. No issues there. It just sees it. I'm not going to show you what it is, but it does recognize it. Select my time zone. Okay, let's go back into this. Yeah. Oh, it's the B button. Sorry, I'm so used to I'm so used to all the Nintendo buttons on things these days. I'm gonna put this a little bit more visible for you guys. And we're gonna go, we're in LA, so LA. Cool. The touch seems pretty responsive, which is good. Select launcher. Do I want the AOSP or the Odin launcher? I don't know, actually. Let's see. What do I want? Let's do the Odin launcher. Why not? Why not? Navigation bar style. To go home, swipe up from the bottom of the screen. Buttons at the bottom of the screen. I don't really like gestures, so let's go with the buttons. I'm glad they gave us the option. The gestures just add smears to the screen more often than I'd like. Cool. Complete. Start. Neat. View full screen. Yes. To exit, swipe from the top. Got it. What can we add? What comes on here standard? Let's see. I love this as vibrator instead of vibration. No, we're gonna not go into that right now. Let's see where my apps all are. I'm gonna swipe up. No recent items at all. Google Play Protect is turned on. Cool. Where are my apps and stuff, guys? Let's see. What's off to this side? Games, entertainment, system apps. Is that not touchy touch? Let's say the left and right menu bars can be opened by pressing L3 and R3. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I will forget that, so leave that open. Go to System Apps. Okay, let's it sounds pretty good. It's kind of quiet, but it sounds better than I was expecting. It came with 92% battery there, which is nice. It's been sitting in my studio here for a day, but yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's do some quick size comparisons here. The screen looks pretty good. I do see the vignetting that people were talking about. It's really subtle, and you won't be able to see it in this lighting. I need to fix. I'm working on it. We're getting there. But around the edges of the screen, I do see the vignetting people were talking about. Let's go to full brightness, and maybe you guys can see it too. That's really bright. That's really, really bright. But yeah, if you look in the corners there, you can see it's a little teeny bit darker in the corners. And on the edges, it's not bad. It's really not all that bad. It's kind of a nice style, I guess. It's way too bright. I'm gonna keep it down to like here or so. Come on, go back. We're just gonna press B. I'd probably keep it where it was stock. That looks pretty all right to me. Yeah, so since I don't really have a ton of time, we're not gonna go super crazy here. I'm not going to download anything right now. I will do more of like performance stuff later on, but for now, I'm going to just talk about how it feels in the hand. Let's just go straight to sleep. Oh, there's a little knocking sound. I don't love that. But yeah, it's actually surprisingly comfortable. The triggers fit nicely. The bumpers are really easy to press. The right trigger seems easier to press than the left one, so now I'm wondering if there's going to be somewhat of a similar Retroid Pocket 4 fiasco thing going on. They don't feel exactly the same. They're very similar. Maybe my right hand's just stronger. Wait, I don't know. Okay, so that's so reflective. Ooh. I'm working on it. Okay, so next thing, we'll see how it fits in the case, and then I'll do some size comparisons here. Oh. A little bit of a squeeze, but I kind of like that. That means it's going to be snug in there. That's not budging at all. You strap it down. I get why they have the little pull tab now, because that's tight. That's in there good. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty nice. The thumbsticks do stick out a little bit higher than this middle thing, I think, when compressed. Maybe not. Maybe it's about the same. I wouldn't put anything solid up in here, is what I'm saying. Like, a cable or something, sure, but like nothing that's going to be mashing in on the sticks. It's a relatively hard case. Yeah, I don't know. I like that. For traveling, I wouldn't like take this out like this during the day. It would just go in my pocket. All right, let's do a quick size comparison here. I'm gonna zoom back out. This actually, you know, no, I'm gonna move this. All right, so this here, Odin2 Mini. Now let's do some comparisons here. Here, okay. Here is a Switch OLED in a grip. I'll also grab the Joy-Con. And do a direct comparison, size to size, whatever you would expect to see, right? I really do like this Nexigo GripCon dock. Not a sponsor. I wish they did, but I really do like this thing. As a dock built in. Quite like that. All right, so for more of a real comparison here. Yeah, there is OLED Switch, Odin Mini. Let's go to the side here. That's quite a bit smaller. While we're on the theme of the Switch, we'll do another one here. This is a Switch Lite in a case. The case is a Genki case. I quite like this. The top pops off, magnetic. Just kind of, whoop, I missed, but it will just kind of magnetic itself back on. Quite nice. We're gonna slide this out of this. Also has some nice little grips on the butt. It's a really tight fit though, so bear with me. Ugh. All right, go. There is a Switch Lite in comparison. We're gonna go screen edge to screen edge, and then we're gonna go edge to on one side of the edge. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit smaller. How's it weigh? It's hard to say. You know, I think they weigh about the same. The Odin 2 might be a little tiny bit heavier. I think the Odin 2 might be a little bit heavier. So there's that versus the Switch Lite. And let's see. While we're on the topic of Nintendo products, I can speech. Let's do a quick comparison to 3DS. This is a 3DS XL, edge to edge. Not too bad, not too bad. Mine has a case on it, obviously. I'm not taking it off. That's a pain in the butt. It really is. I'm not doing that. Screen size, though, you gotta see. They really did a great job with the 3DS XL. The screen size, so nice. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love this case. It was a hand-painted case I got off of Etsy, I think, many, many years ago. The funny thing is if you can see that little metal in there, maybe I'll take the top off. Here, hold on. Really kind of on there good, so bear with me here. Oh, come on. Ugh. It is a special edition. It's just not a Pokemon special edition. I do have the Pokemon special edition 3DS and 2DS XL, but I'm not pulling those out right now. I do quite enjoy this though. This has been around forever. As far as weight goes, Odin 2 is still heavier than the 3DS XL. Yeah, I know, right? I bought 2 of these at launch. One for me, one for my significant other. It was a $500 purchase or so. It was what it was. This is still heavier than a 3DS XL with a case on. Okay, for some more comparisons here, this is the AYN RG Cube, another horizontal device that you might be looking to get. If you're looking to get one of these, you might be looking to get the other one as well. They're not in the same price bracket, not at all. In fact, this is more expensive than the Lite. I don't know about this. 3DSs these days may be a little bit more expensive. These are just the handhelds that I have that are vertical, that are direct comparisons to this, in my opinion. But thank you, I do love handhelds. But yeah, so the RG Cube here, one of my favorites. I really do love this. Much more ergonomic on the back, feels great in the hands. 1x1 720p screen. Yeah, it's different. It's funny because it's thinner, the Odin2 Mini, just because of those grips. Kind of wish it had grips. I really don't think it needs it. But yeah, there's the RG Cube. This is roughly like 150, 160 bucks, depending on when you get it on sales stuff, whatever. Breathe. This is the Zaz Bizzle. It's the RG35XXH. This little guy is about $65. If you like retro games, you got smaller pockets. This is probably the one I would suggest. I don't know how this is going to fare performance-wise personally. I've not messed with an Odin 2 or an Odin or a Loki or the Mini yet. I just opened it. But if you're looking for something that can do like up to PS1, some N64, this little guy's pretty neat. Much smaller, much cheaper. Different category. All right, and now for the size comparison y'all been waiting for, I'm sure. Here is Steam Deck OLED with a grip. You know what? We'll be fair. I'll take the grip off. I really do love this grip, though. This is the JSOX. It's the first revision with the full kickstand. Yeah. Which one, Mog? Which one? Because this is an Anbernic. This is the Anbernic RG Cube, and this is the, yes, Anbernic RG35XXH. Yeah. Quite a fan of both of them, actually. All right. So, without the case on, here is Steam Deck OLED. Odin2 Mini. Yeah. What's crazy is that, like, it really doesn't do it justice how small this thing is. The fact that these are in a similar kind of price bracket blows my mind. Like, and performance bracket, similar. That's pretty crazy. I'm really excited to see what I can do with this little thing. I wish I still had my Vita. I stupidly sold it. Yeah, no, it's teeny. It's teeny. And then as far as thickness goes, like, actually have calipers right behind me, but I don't have time to get them out and do a bunch of comparisons here. This is just a quick visual. Oh, it's so little, it's hard to manage. There it goes. Ugh. It's about as thick at its thickest point as the Steam Deck is at its thinnest. Maybe a little bit thicker at its thickest point. But the bodies are very surprisingly similar. Yeah. All right, so Steam Deck OLED, depending on which one you get, definitely the most expensive option in this list. But this should still be able to do a lot of the same kind of emulation. I'm really excited to do PS2 and GameCube stuff on this. Maybe some Vita, we'll see how that goes. I know I said today is not going to be a very long stream. It is going to be ending very soon. I have a doctor's appointment coming up very soon. Yeah, the OLED deck is I love it. I wanted to give people a good comparison for like size. You know, since we have them here, might as well just do a quick. Here's a pair of Joy-Con. I'll put them diagonally here. The Odin2 Mini is definitely smaller than I thought it was going to be. I really, really like that. Yeah. You know what? Since we're here, I've got a couple of seconds. Minutes. I don't have these cleaned, but okay. Here is the Powkitty RGB20 SX. It's actually thicker than this. It sits higher off the desk. Wow, I can speak. Hydrate or dihydrate. I think I'm just a little bit dry. My only complaint about these devices like this and then the Retroid Pocket 4 is that most of the stuff that this is going to do well is 4x3 or smaller. Having the 16:9 screen on these just seems like a little bit annoying, but I'm trying to keep this somewhat organized here. I did know that going into this, and I am planning on trying to do some streaming. This has Wi-Fi 7 if I'm not mistaken, and I've got a Wi-Fi 6E router, so I'm going to see how game streaming works with this. I know you're not really expected to. I do think this trigger pulls a little bit easier than the other one. Again, this is just first impressions. We're going to get more in the weeds on this later on. Right trigger definitely pulls a little easier. Not a bad thing, as far as I know. We'll see. Another couple comparisons. Here is the very dusty original RG35XX. Again, it actually sits a little bit higher in the pocket because of those shoulder bumps there than this would, even counting them thumbsticks. That's a bit of a trip. Which means that this, which has even bigger trigger bumps, the Plus, is a problem. And yes, the Odin2 Mini is full 1080p. I didn't mention the price yet. I paid, with the discount, I think it was about $339. I can double check real quick. I probably should for the sake of being thorough here. Well, you guys look at that comparison. I'll do a quick check. You know what? I think I have it up on a web page over here. Do a quick look. Let's see. It should be in this list. Yeah, I paid $339, but that was with a $15 discount. The shipping was $15. So it would have been $355 out the door for this. Yeah, it's out of my range too. Everything is on credit. I'm not okay. I need to make this disclaimer too for those who are here right now and those who might be here in the future and looking at this. I do not condone the activities that I have been taking part in when it comes to this. You should not do what I'm doing, putting your whole life on credit like this. This is not smart. I have the privilege to be able to do this just because my wife is very supportive, and I really do love handhelds and tech and all that stuff. Do not do that. And yeah, it does look really, really sleek. I didn't even realize you were here, Summer. Hello. Sorry. I apologize. I just saw names popping up. Hello, hello. All right, and then, okay. Ooh. One of my least favorites, and not because it's so many little things that are just a little bit annoying. Medium Mini Plus. There's a lot I like about this, a lot I don't like about this. It's way, way cheaper. In fact, it's one of the cheapest ones I have here. Another size comparison. One of these you might have. We'll just do a quick look at everything. Why not? We're here. I'll bring this guy back out. This is the RG35XX Plus. And yeah, thank you. I'm also quite excited for this. I do not have time to get super into it today, but I will be getting into it soon. Here's the Powkitty V10 for some comparison. This is also much thicker because of those shoulders, but these are very nice in the pocket, but thickness-wise, it's actually surprisingly small. I'm kind of blown away at that thing. All right. Oh, this one's got quite a dirty screen. I was doing some stuff with Gamma OS recently on the 405V. Like the Odin Mini, yeah, and the RG35XX. Yeah, you know, I think that's a good combination of things. This is not pocket friendly at all. This is a thick boy. This is the RG405V. It's now running Gamma. Mine is at least. This will run some light PS2, GameCube. Not a lot, but some. I'm getting more and more impressed by the size of this as we go. Okay, you know what? I have some regular systems that I can compare these to. Any Zelda? I have Zelda games. Where did I put them? I don't know. But I do have some other systems. I'll be right back. Right. I've got more, but hey, we're doing this here. Oh yeah, the GameCube. Let's see. Only have Mini 1 upgrade to something. So at least PS1 with analog sticks. If you're looking for that, I would say the RG35XXH is a great option because it's cheap and it will put in the work. That's a good one. Or actually, I could almost recommend the 40XX, but I don't have that one. Okay, so while we're on the subject, we're going to go to some other ones here. This is the 2DS for a comparison of size here. It's it should, let's see, Wind Waker. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up and also get everything done. I've got about 5-10 minutes before I gotta go. The Odin2 Mini can do Wind Waker. The 405V can almost do Wind Waker. It's not exactly the most... It will drop and it will skip every now and then, but this can do it, which means the 405M can also. I think this is using the T618 chip. So it can. This will definitely be able to do it. Definitely. Because I think this, the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, which is about $200, I think this can also do it. If I remember in my testing, I don't know if it'll do it with the widescreen hacks properly or not, but yeah. This will definitely do it. Retroid Pocket 4 2 will also do it for almost half the price. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So there's the that. You know, I'm just gonna start stacking some of these vertically here. Which would I recommend? It depends on your budget. It depends on your budget. Here's a original SP here for some comparison, just to see how that looks size-wise. We're gonna start condensing these a little bit more so I can fit more of these in here. Oh, I have a problem, guys. I have a problem. And the problem is that I don't have enough space for these handhelds. All right, so you're gonna go over here. All right, this is my childhood GBA. It has a grip on the back. We're gonna quickly take that off. I don't have the battery back. My grandma made me write my name on everything, and I put a sticker. I was a child. It's a GBA. If your budget's not insane, and you're looking for just power and small, that's why I got this. And that sucks that it got stolen. That really sucks. This is one of my favorite systems of all time. GBA, yeah. OG GBA. I want to do some of those funny playing whatevers at some point. Okay. We've got a couple more comparisons to go. Not a whole ton, I promise. All right. If you're looking for a comparison to a DS Lite, there is a DS Lite. Yeah, that really does suck. I had one of my SPs stolen. This one here is actually my wife's. I had 3. And I don't think I have any of them left. One of them I broke. It went in my bag and it stayed in my bag. And see how they all get like this? The screen got bashed in from just carrying stuff around with me. So there's the size comparison to a DS Lite. I'll do it open too real quick, just for the sake of, yeah. This has seen some better days, but yeah. Nothing lasts forever. That's the way that I look at it, you know. Enjoy it while you can. Move all this over just a tad. We're gonna put the light up here. We got just a handful more, not a whole ton. I honestly think this is most of them. I'll be right back. All right, 2DS XL. Here's a 2DS XL comparison. This is actually quite a steal. It can't do GameCube, but it's quite a steal of a device because look at that screen real estate. It's nutso. Yeah. Okay. There's the 2DS XL comparison. I am actually running out of space. All right, we're gonna go over here for this one. All right, let's say you have a Game Boy Pocket, and that's all you have. Let's do a quick comparison of that. Best 3DS, 2DS? Oh yeah, I know that this. I love this thing. I'm so glad I dropped the money on it. I don't know how I'm not like in prison for debt. Anyway, if yeah, Game Boy Pocket. If you've got one. There's a nice size comparison. It's actually, they're all about the same thickness. Don't judge me. This was my childhood Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color is actually thicker. That booty on there is quite thick. It's quite comfy though. All right, so there's a GBC. I'm not taking the case off. There's an analog pocket. I love handhelds, but apparently also debt. I'm not taking this out of the case, but there's an analog pocket for comparison. I don't like analog pocket. I'm not getting into it right now. I don't have the time. Here is a DSi for some comparison. Yeah, I really do. I've been collecting handhelds and guitars my entire life. I love this stuff. I really, really do. All right. DSi has not been cleaned in a bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Analog, I'm not a fan of. I regretted buying this as soon as I got it. It showed up as a whole thing. I actually have 2 more. I have 2 more. I'll be right back. You're gonna laugh at these 2, and then I gotta go after this. Okay, so if you were curious about how it compares, what even is the Odin2 Mini again? This is the Odin2 Mini. It is the Odin 2. It is a Odin 2 shrunken down. It has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 Android processor in it. It has Wi-Fi 7. It's quite a beast of a device, and it's quite small. We're going to look more into it very, very soon. This is the $10 Walmart Arcade Fun device. I bought it while I was on vacation. Don't judge me. It was in a pinch. It's very much like a Vita. I miss my Vita. I sold my Vita and my PSP, and I regret it. All right. This is the little Walmart device. It actually has Fantasy Zone on it. I'm surprised. Yeah, AYN is great. They have too many devices. Oh, I really have to go very soon. My doctor's appointment is in 15 minutes, and it's about 15 minutes away. So, you know what? We're just going to leave this here. And then finally, I can't remember if I got this at Burger King or McDonald's, but this just does a little spinny screen dealio. Burger King? Yeah, I thought it might be. Oh, seeing all of this in one place makes me feel incredibly privileged and also really bad. Yeah, I might... My close friend has an orange Vita, and I've been debating on getting it off of them. Been debating. But yeah. No, I love handhelds. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. I do have to get going. I will be doing a deeper dive into this. We're gonna do a quick trick here. You guys ready for this? Where is it? There it is. All right. Wow. We're gonna be doing a deeper dive into this later on. I'm not quite exactly sure when, but yeah, I'm gonna be messing with this a lot in the coming days. I was hoping and waiting because Aiden Walls and I were talking about doing a podcast with opening ours together, but today he was like, I'm kind of taking a break from the podcast, so yeah, I decided to open this today and do a quick size comparison just to show. And yeah, thank you. I can't wait to really mess around with this, but I've got appointments for the rest of today. Tomorrow I should have some time to dive into this a little bit more. I might do some of it on stream. We'll see. I'll try to get it set up, like throw all my my ROMs and emulators and all that stuff on this. Get Moonlight, Steam Link, all that stuff on there tonight, and then we'll mess with it tomorrow on a stream or something. I think I'll try to make that happen. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and just for one more huzzah moment. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Oh, thank you. I'll be fine. It's routine stuff for me at this point. But yeah, see you guys soon. Thanks for jumping in with us. Till next time.